Let's do this. We're going live here. This is Monday. My whole goal, as you may have been watching, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we go live here. How I do it, the functionality, thank you for your patience. I'm just trying to iron it out, how to be on multiple platforms all at the same time, to deliver the same message. And today's message, really simply, is leaders. Whether you're leading a team, an organization, whether you are leading at home, we are in leadership. And so many times we get caught up with what we want when it doesn't happen, when it doesn't show up. And God, I really wish I understood this principle years ago. But hey, there's always time to learn and get better and grow. And so I really want to help those who are leading organizations. Maybe you're leading a relationship, leading your kids, to help you understand these concepts, because once it clicks, it's like, oh yes, this is where life begins to transform. What we want now, we write our goals down and we're saying, hey, these are the things that we want, but yet setbacks happen, failures happen. And my hope is, for the next few minutes that we're here on live together, that what you walk away with this is a sense that even though there are things that I want, what I'm getting served right now in the present moment is exactly what I need. So let me explain. When there's things that you want and we don't get them, we oftentimes, at least I learned, especially coming through sports, was that's a failure. We wanted to win that game. I wanted to win that race. I wanted to reach this particular goal. I didn't get it. I failed. Now what? So what I know to be true now is there is no failure. It's only setback. There's steps to success. It may be a minor hurdle or a simple step back, but they're always just steps to success. So it's not a failure. There is no failure. And what there are is opportunities to learn and grow. Now, regardless of your belief system, whatever you believe in, whatever your higher power is, you need to know that what's being served in the present moment is exactly what you need. It may not be what you want, but it is indeed exactly what you need. And I would get tripped up by this in the past. I'll give you various different examples. My first business that I started, I was chasing money, thinking like that was the path to making money. If I chase money, I'll make money. And this was around the 08, 09, 2010 timeframe, the Great Recession here in the US. And I lost everything, lost it all. Fetal position. I got creditors calling me and no money to pay them, young family. And that was not what I wanted. I wanted to have a business. I want to have a successful business. I want to make money. And yet in the moment, that's exactly what I needed. I couldn't have told you that in the present moment. I thought it was the worst thing ever. And I couldn't have fathomed that this was something that I needed to go through. But indeed, hey, what's up, guys? Hey, thanks for joining. That was exactly what I needed. Now, and I'll get to the download time that it takes to understand this, because it gets faster over time. But in the moment, it took me years to and I played the victim role, the victim of the economy, the victim to the market, the victim to the customers. I just couldn't find the right customers or the right partners. I was really good at playing the victim role. And that didn't serve me at all, because I wasn't a victim. I was responsible for it. And that's difficult going through a loss like that, to say, I own it. That's on me. Because it's so easy to blame, complain, and justify as to why you had that particular setback. I was really good at that. So what you want may not be what you need in the moment. I didn't need a bunch of money. Excuse me. I wanted a bunch of money. I wanted a successful business. But here's the thing. And I want you to just pause for a moment and grasp what I'm about to share with you. This is me in the present moment. The future me sees something coming for me that I can't see right now. In the present me. The future me can see it. I can't see it. So what the future me is doing is sending me messages, downloads that for a lot of us, we're not paying attention to because we're so caught up, we're so numbed by social media or caught up in our own victimhood and challenges that we think we got going on, which are just stories that we're telling ourselves. So the future me was sending messages saying, yo, this is not where you're supposed to be. So I'm going to send you these messages. And if you're not listening to them, well, what can I do? Well, what it can do is send me an apocalyptic message like economy crashes, business gone, me in a fetal position. But instead of seeing that as, ooh, maybe this is what I needed in the moment, I saw it as, ah, I'm getting screwed here. I'm the one that's the victim here. Uh, and boy, that was a really hard lesson to learn. Yes, a hard business lesson, but an even more challenging lesson because I really wish I understood that, oh, you know what? This is definitely not what I wanted. This sucks. This doesn't feel good. And for some reason, this is what I need right now. So what is it? But here's the thing. That crash, that economic crash that we had, that I lost everything, it was a gift. Man, it saved me. Because when I think about it, I didn't really like that business. I didn't really like doing the paperwork. I wasn't, it didn't excite me. I was just chasing money, thinking like this is what I needed to do. What's up, y'all? Yeah, thanks. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being here. And so now what? Well, continue down the path in my life. I'll give you another experience. I had, got married, followed the societal path of what a man should do. I got married. I started having kids. I started a business. Like, yeah, okay, here we go. Business crashes. Not long after, my relationship begins to crumble and crash, and I'm getting messages again from the future me. Yo, something's not right here, and I was so riddled in shame and guilt and fear that I couldn't see the messages. I couldn't hear them. But looking back, oh, they were there, very loud and clear. I just was not the person capable of being able to hear them at that time. And so I ignored them until there was an apocalyptic collapse. And it was in that moment where, I find my wife at the time was living another life. She was in a relationship with somebody else. And it is what it is. It comes out. She leaves me for somebody else. In a moment, it's victim, apocalyptic collapse. This is not what I wanted. And why is this happening to me? Well, it was me. Now, time has passed, significant amount of time has passed, but I can look back out and go, that's exactly what I needed. Because where I am now, just in my life, especially in relationship with the person I found, oh my gosh, the future me was like, dude, you have the most incredible human being coming that you can't even see this yet because you are in this space. And I've been sending you messages to get you out of it, and you're not listening. So there's the apocalyptic collapse, which was what she needed, and what I needed. And so it was a blessing to both of us. It was a gift. I didn't think about that at the time that was what I needed. But looking back on it, I'm going, thank goodness that was a gift that helped me so much. Yes, and through, you know what, as human beings, through story is how we learn. So if you're catching in mid-flow here, for those of you, yes, I'm going to share some stories so you can connect the dots because the teachings are there, and we learn a lot through story. So to the teaching point here, thank you for bringing it up, is what we want, yes, setting goals or the life path that we're on may not be exactly what we need in the moment. So I'm going to say it again for those of you that are just jumping in. The future version of us is sending its messages in the present moment, and we have to be attuned and listen to them. It may not be what we want. But instead of looking at it as failure, setback, victimhood, how come this happened to me? I didn't achieve this goal. I wanted this certain amount of money, and I didn't get it. And it's so easy, especially for dudes, bros, to look and go, what's wrong with me? How come I didn't accomplish this? I must not be good enough. Shame, guilt, man, that begins to take over and it suffocates us, further preventing us from getting what we want because we can't see the messages coming. Versus being aware and being present and saying, all right, this client that I just lost sucked. That's not what I wanted. And there's something in this that I need in this moment. I need to learn this lesson. And what is it? Now, this used to take me years to understand because time heals all, and you can kind of uh, quantify that. Over time, the the pain begins to subside or whatever. Forgiveness sets in, but it's able to happen a lot quicker now because of awareness. So in the present moment, when I know something that happens that I didn't want, I have the awareness now to say, hold on, this isn't me. Doesn't mean that I suck. Doesn't mean I'm a failure. Doesn't mean I'm not good enough. Doesn't mean I'm not a good leader. Doesn't mean that my team is run wild and they're not willing to work with me. It's hold on, in the present moment. What am I supposed to learn in this moment? There's something I need. What is it? And search for that versus just going down this scarcity, this feeling of insecurity or even inadequacy that holds us all down. And so here we go. What we want is not always what we need, but what we have in this moment, what we need is an incredible opportunity to help us get what we want. Because when we can tap into, and I'll end here, what we tap into in the present moment, as far as what am I needing, everything I have, I have it. Again, going back to the higher power that you believe in is going to give you everything that you need to help become the person capable of achieving, having a successful business, leading this successful team, having an incredible relationship, making the type of money or whatever it is that you're looking for. It's going to give you what you need in the moment. And we have to be attuned to that instead of looking at it as a victim or from a place of scarcity, but that, you know what? I got what I need in this moment. I got to learn from it and help grow so I can become the person capable of achieving and experiencing. I like experiencing more than achieving because achieving is scoreboard related. Experiencing is being related, what I get to experience in this life by tapping into the present moment and what I need. So I'm trying my best here to kind of not make this too esoteric, ceiling surfing, really just grounded here and saying all leaders, it's very easy to get caught up. And when we don't get what we want, that there's something broken here, that it's a failure, yet when in fact it's exactly what we need in this moment. And it's time to tap into that. And we do that by looking in the mirror, my friends, looking in the mirror. Your team isn't going to give it to you, the answer. The environment, your clients, the market's not going to give it to you. Answers are simply in the mirror, looking in the mirror and saying, what is it? I'm getting what I need in this moment. And so what is it? What is it that I'm experiencing that I need to learn? I need to get from it because this is what's going to help me down the road. Thanks, my friends. Best Monday. Catch you all in a couple days. Thanks for joining.